Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Podmas, our nightly Advent journey through wine, culture, and a moment of reflection. I'm your host, your fat friend, Mark, and tonight we're at day 13. So far, Podmas has taken us across Italy, Spain, France, New Zealand, Australia, Hungary, the US, Japan, Greece, and back through France again. Reds, whites, blends, and even some sake. And tonight, we're going back to France, but with a wine that isn't tied to one single place. We've got Latitude 44, a French Pinot Noir labeled Vin de France. This Pinot Noir is described as well-rounded and well-structured with soft tannins and a smooth lingering finish. It's a wine designed to be elegant but approachable, something you can enjoy without overthinking. To really understand this wine, it helps to talk about the Vin de France designation. Pinot Noir is one of the world's oldest grape varieties, famously associated with Burgundy. But in 2009, France introduced the Vin de France classification, giving winemakers more freedom. Under Vin de France, producers can source grapes from multiple regions across the country, rather than being locked into a single appellation. The flexibility allows them to blend different terroirs and focus on style, balance, and creativity. Latitude 44 is a great example of that philosophy. Pinot Noir without borders, but still very much French at heart. And I will say, I'm very excited about this. Pinot Noir is one of my favorite types of red wine. So I didn't know when, if I was going to get to one in this box. So here we are at day 13, finally getting a Pinot Noir. So let's go ahead and cut it open. And while I'm doing that, let's talk about the tasting notes. So on the nose, you'll find inviting red fruit, cherry and raspberry, along with a deeper and darker fruit notes underneath. There's also just a touch of spice, adding complexity without overpowering the fruit. All right, got a better cut today. On the palate, the wine is smooth and well balanced. Soft tannins give structure without heaviness, and the fruit feels integrated rather than bold or jammy. And I'm in my jammies, so, I'd be okay with that. The finish, lingering and clean with gentle spice. With gentle spice and fruit carrying through. It's a Pinot Noir that feels polished, easygoing, and comforting. Oh, I love that color. It's not a deep red. And yes, I'm not drinking this out of a wine glass today. I don't know what I'm having until just before I record this show. And so I've just been rotating different glasses, wine glasses, not because you never know. So on the nose, oh man, definitely cherry raspberry. Something else there. Maybe a slight hint of like an apple skin, like a almost like a what are those apples? The red ones that not the Cosmic Crisp, because those are newer and they're a US thing, but it's kind of what I'm getting. Very good. Oh man. Wine is smooth, well balanced. Absolutely agree. Soft tannins, yeah. The fruit feels integrated rather than bold and jammy. Yeah, on the flavor perspective, on the tongue, I don't get anything too specific. Everything kind of just blends well together. The finish, lingering and clean. It's there. It's sitting on the back of the tongue. A little spice is there. This is, again, as somebody who loves Pinot Noirs, this is a very good one. Let's talk about some food pairings. It's a very food-friendly Pinot Noir, especially with lighter, savory dishes. Roast chicken with herbs, classic pairing. The wine softness complements the savory flavors beautifully. How about some duck? Whether it's breast or confit, works especially well with this Pinot Noir's fruit and subtle earthiness. Salmon, grilled or poached, is another great match. Personally, I prefer grilled. The wine's acidity and red fruit lift the richness of the fish. How about some mushroom dishes for those that are not a big fan of meat, like mushroom risotto or pasta with a creamy mushroom sauce? Those will echo the wine's earthy undertones. For cheeses, look to stick to the soft brie, camembert, or goat cheese. And for pasta, stick with light sauces, primavera, pesto, or olive oil based dishes rather than those heavy red sauces. Latitude 44 fits perfectly into Podmas because it's about balance and flexibility. It honors tradition, Pinot Noir French winemaking, but it also embraces change. It's proof that respecting the past doesn't mean being trapped by it. This wine invites you to relax, enjoy, and let the glass speak for itself. That's two nights in a row where we're really looking at old school winemaking, right? The what we saw in our Greece white blend yesterday, and really bringing it forward to the future in modern. The blends that we're starting to see a lot happening around the world, rather than just specific one specific type grape. We're seeing a lot of blends happening, or in this case, while it is a Pinot Noir and only the Pinot Noir grape, it is being sourced from multiple locations. Let's reflect. Pinot Noir is often described as a grape that reflects nuance and subtlety rather than power. So, tonight's reflection is this: what in your life could you benefit from a lighter touch? Less force, less pressure, and more balance. Latitude 44 reminds us that elegance doesn't have to shout to be heard. Well, that brings us to the close of day 13 with Latitude 44, a French Pinot Noir that blends freedom with tradition. Tomorrow we'll open another bottle and continue this Advent journey, one glass at a time. Until then, stay curious, stay balanced, and happy Podmas.